Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Clarity Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you're all doing very well and are excited for today's reading. So this is going to be your weekly love reading for the week of Monday, December 6th, all the way to Sunday, December 12th. And in this reading, we're going to be looking at your energy and your love interest energy, looking at your relationship, seeing how you're both thinking and feeling about each other, how you both feel about the connection, and what you both need to work on at this time to keep your connection going. So if you're interested in learning more about your connection, then go ahead and keep watching. We are going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to start shuffling the cards and laying the cards out. Do know that all of my readings happen in sequence. So I do them week by week. And so if you watched last week, this reading is building upon that energy. And so if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, be sure you are so that way you can keep up with the relationship energy. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead, let's get started, and let's see what the most important messages are in love this week. Now, as I prepare the cards, the message that I was getting while I was preparing for the reading, while I was in meditation for this reading, is that relationships take time to develop. And the vision that we have for our relationship, what we see in our mind, it takes time for that relationship to actually make its way into the physical. So I don't know who needed that message, but that message is specifically for someone out there or for a group of you out there that needed to know that the relationship that you're in right now is good. It's a good relationship. It has a lot of potential, but I feel that you and your partner have a little bit more work to do in order to put your lives on the same page, or for your lives to blend and merge together seamlessly. Okay? It's possible, but it's going to take time because you each have things that you need to work out in your personal lives. Okay, so just wanted to give that message beforehand for someone that needed it, someone that needed to hear that about their relationship. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and let's cut the cards here and let's see what the most important messages are for this week in your relationship. Okay, so for your partner, their overall energy, we have the Five of Pentacles. And how they are thinking about you, we have the Eight of Pentacles. And how they are feeling about you, we have the Page of Swords. And how they feel about the connection, we've got the Ten of Cups. That's absolutely beautiful. And what they need to work on, the challenge on their end, we have the King of Swords. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing when it comes to your partner, without a doubt, it looks like they have some work commitments that are getting in the way of this relationship. It looks like they have some, they're having difficulty mentally connecting with you. It looks like you guys might be on two different pages of how you think this relationship should be progressing forward, and they're having difficulties connecting with you. But all in all, with this Ten of Cups and how they feel about the connection, they deeply care about you, and so they're willing to work through these challenges to make this work with you. Okay, now for you, your overall energy, look at that. We have the Empress card. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that. And how you are thinking about them. We have the Seven of Pentacles, okay? And how you're feeling about them. We have the Strength card. Look at that. How you're feeling about the connection. We have the Knight of Cups. So you both have a lot of feelings for each other. And I think that's where your I think that's the glue that's keeping this connection together, is that it's the feelings, it's the emotions. You guys are both on the same page emotionally. It's just that your your real lives, like their day-to-day life and your day-to-day life and your routine and their routine, something's not meshing. And that's what's causing a problem here. But it's emotionally, you're on the same page. So your challenge this week, what you're having to work on is the hanged man is having to be patient as things work out. So we're definitely going to talk about this because I already felt this as I was preparing for the reading. So bottom of the deck, okay, the energy that you're both feeling underneath the surface that other people maybe can't see or feel, but that you both feel. We have the Six of Cups. Now, what I also want to say here is that it feels like this was an issue that you both have had in previous relationships, where you've both been in relationships in the past where your schedule wasn't, lining up with someone, and that caused a lot of frustration, that caused tension, and maybe that even caused a breakup. And it feels like the same thing is happening here, where you and this person are temporarily like not able to connect. Maybe you're not able to see each other. Your schedules just aren't lining up very well. Maybe it's causing frustration. But what I want you both to know is that the frustration is mutual. Even if it's one person's fault, quote unquote, primarily, like let's say, for example, your partner is the one that's really busy and they can't get away from work or their responsibilities, and you're the one that's like, has all the time and the ability to make the effort to see this person. It's equally frustrating to both of you because this person doesn't want you to feel frustrated, and they could feel frustrated that you're frustrated, right? But they also may be frustrated because they can't do anything about their responsibilities. They can't do anything about their work schedule. Their life just may be genuinely busy. And perhaps that's a positive thing. Maybe this person is being promoted at work, or they are being honored for their work for the year, or something really great might be happening, but it's making them very busy. And that is also frustrating to them that you can't be there, or they can't give you the time you need right now. So do know that frustration is felt on both sides. Okay, you're not in it alone. Okay, because you may feel like, oh, I'm the only one that feels this way. I'm the only one that cares, or they could have that feeling. I'm the only one that cares, but it's not true. You both feel this tension or this frustration, and it's very reminiscent of a situation that you both have dealt with in the past. And that could be causing a little bit of anxiety. That could be causing a little bit of fear, because you may be thinking, oh my God, is this relationship going to turn out the same way the last one did? Right? Am I in the same exact situation, different person? And I want to say no, because underneath this, we have the King of Pentacles. And so it really it feels like one or both of you is very concerned with their personal stability, and their personal stability is going to add stability to the connection. So yes, there might be this frustrating period of time where someone needs to handle their responsibilities, but handling those responsibilities are going to provide a lot of the material freedoms that you both are then going to be able to enjoy together. So hopefully that makes sense. That this definitely is a temporary thing, and we do see the Justice card as well as the World underneath this. So I feel that after this time, things are going to balance out, and you'll both be able to move forward with this connection as you both hope to. Okay? All right. So let's look at the energy for the week. Now, I loved your energy. We have the Empress energy. It really feels to me that you are fully embracing your feminine power. And so I read my readings as one of you are embodying more of the feminine energy and one of you are embodying more of the masculine energy. And I feel that you, the person watching this video, are embodying more of the feminine energy. And not only are you embodying it, but you're killing it actually. You're playing your role as a feminine in this connection perfectly. Okay? Perfectly. You're staying in control, you're staying grounded. You're doing exactly what you are supposed to be doing. Okay? And that's where I think the frustration is because you're showing up as the feminine and you're wanting your masculine to show up as the masculine, but it looks like he's got some stuff going on here. So in his overall energy, he's got the 5 of Pentacles. Now, I see this a couple of different ways, but the way that I'm feeling the strongest is that there are things about his physical world that are just requiring his attention this week, okay? Either his career, okay, or his business, his job, his finances, his home, his family. To an extent, it doesn't really feel too much like family unless the only situation this is if this is someone who's divorced and has like children with someone. That's the only family thing I'm kind of feeling here. But it feels more like his career, okay? His world is his focus this week. Not to say that you're not important or not to say that you're not a focus this week. It's just that you are fine. You're fine, right? Like, you're a person that he doesn't have to worry about you, right? He's not worried about you. He's not worried about whether or not you're happy or you're doing well. He's not worried. There's something more challenging or more pressing happening in his own physical life that he needs to attend to because it's not doing well. And so I don't want you to get it twisted thinking, oh, this person's not prioritizing me this week. It's because they don't care. It's like the opposite. It's because they do care about you, they want to make sure the rest of their life doesn't fall apart, right? So that's just what I'm feeling there, okay? So how you're thinking about each other, for you, you've got the 7 of Pentacles, and for them, we've got the 8 of Pentacles. So I feel like this person is very well aware that they're not giving you a lot to work with, okay? Because their energy is focused elsewhere, because they're putting a lot of their energy into their physical life and they're putting energy into their work, their career. They could have a lot of like Christmas parties for work right now, a lot of socializing for work right now. And so they don't have as much social energy for you. Like maybe you guys normally go out on dates or, you spend a lot of time together and it feels like that time has been decreased or is limited right now. And they're kind of giving you like what's left over. They're very well aware of that. Like you don't need to tell them like you're giving me breadcrumbs right now. They know, okay? They know, and they're not happy about that. But he's got to be a man. He's got to prioritize his life, right? And that's just what he's doing. And so that's what he's thinking. He knows that he's not giving you what it is that you want, but at the same time, he also knows that you know how to give that to yourself. So he's not worried, right? We have the 7 of Pentacles and how you're thinking about him. And so it feels to me that you're wondering, okay, what are we doing here, right? Because you're showing up as the Empress, because you're showing up very grounded this week, this is you also focusing on your physical reality and your physical environment. And I feel like this person's absence from your physical environment is making you question, well, what's next here? Where is this going? Or if this is a busy season of their life, when is this going to end? And I feel like this person maybe isn't giving you any information about how long this is going to last, and that could just make you feel a little bit like, well, how long do I sit and wait? Okay. Now, I want to say for some of you, this is just seasonal. Like I said, I feel like this is maybe just a busy time of the year. Maybe December, this person is really wrapping things up in their company. Maybe they're going to go on holidays, so they need to really work hard the first couple weeks of December, so that way they can take off the last couple weeks of December and early January, so they have to kind of double down right now. It doesn't feel like this is the future of this connection. It just feels like a right now thing. And so that's what I want you to know. Now, how you're feeling about each other, they have the Page of Swords and you have the Strength card. And so I feel like it's taking every bit of your strength to control yourself, right? Because I feel that what you want to do is you want to let your emotions out on this person. You feel you miss them, right? Like the bottom line is you miss them, you want to see them, you want to spend time with them. And so everything in you wants to like tell this person off, like what's going on, like you're not prioritizing me, you're not spending time with me, we're not, doing the things we normally do. But I also feel like there's a part of you, there's a higher part of you that understands what's going on here, and you get that this isn't a forever thing. You understand that this person has a life, right? And their life does not revolve around you. And that's a really mature thing. For some of you, that's a really mature thing, a really mature point where perhaps in past relationships, maybe you did want to kind of be the center of that person's world, but now you maybe are a little bit more realistic and a little bit more mature, and you understand that people have other areas of life, right? Relationship is not the only area of life. And so I feel that it's taking a lot of strength for you to stay calm, to tame those wild inner feelings within you, to not go off the handle, and to continue showing up as this Empress. Now, for your person, how they're feeling about you, we have the Page of Swords. And so I feel like this person feels like they don't know how to communicate with you, how they're feeling, but they do have a lot of feelings. Like, what I want to say on behalf of this person is that they have a lot of feelings and they don't know how to express them, but at the same time, they wish they could say something to you that would put you at ease, but it's like they can't find the words, right? They know they're not showing up the way that you want them to. They know that they're, letting you down or disappointing you, but they also don't have that inner authority, I guess, to really own it. They're not owning up to it. A part of them is kind of saying, like, don't they get it? Don't they just understand it? Like, I'm busy. Again, there's an inner part of them that also I feel like almost wants to lash out at you too, because they feel your frustration and they're like, why are they frustrated? I have this going on, I have that going on, I'm so busy. And a part of them, wishes that you were more understanding, but the other part of them knows how to go into your shoes and how to look at this situation from your perspective and go, okay, if I was them and I also wasn't communicating as well and just expecting this person to understand, I also might be a little ticked too. So it feels like you both are really having to use like that emotional maturity muscle this week with each other, and not just fly off the handle, and not just like spew out anger towards each other, and not spew out frustration towards each other, because like I said in the beginning, it feels like you both see what this relationship can be, and you both see where it can go, but physical reality, the reality that you're living in, is not showing you that. And that's frustrating both of you. Okay? It's frustrating both of you. But here's why you both keep doing this. Here's why you both keep doing this. Okay? How they feel about the connection, 10 of Cups. How you feel about the connection, Knight of Cups. This is why you both stay in this. This is why you both keep going, is because you both have this deep compassion and empathy and understanding for each other that transcends the physical, right? You have an emotional, spiritual connection that goes beyond whatever's happening, right? Like the love that you guys have, your love is bigger than, any little challenge. And that's why I sense that this is a long-term relationship, or definitely heading towards a long-term relationship, because you guys are bigger than your problems, right? You guys are bigger than your problems. And for them, they are like, this person is everything I'm looking for. They're everything I want. They're everything I need. This is just a busy time of my life. And once I'm not busy, I'm going to get back to loving this person the way that I want to love them and the way that they deserve to be loved. And for you, you have the Knight of Cups. And so I feel that you understand that, like I've already said, this is someone who's got a lot going on. They're busy, and that you just need to sit back and relax and do your own thing. In fact, jumping ahead, that's what's coming up in your challenge for the week. For your challenge for the week, you've got the Hanged Man. So this is a week where you really just have to be patient. You really have to let go of things being a certain way, of things happening in a certain way, of this person doing things, letting go of that urge of this person doing things when you want to do them, or seeing this person when you want to see them. This is you going, okay, if this person is busy, or our schedules are not lining up, or life is not allowing us to come together, then there's a bigger reason for it, right? This person has other priorities in their life, and perhaps this is the universe's way of telling me that there's other priorities in my life. Maybe my intention is good, and I want to spend time with this person because I love them and I care for them, and I want to spend time with them, and I want to connect with them and have moments with them. But maybe that's not the best use of my time right now. Maybe the best use of my time right now is to focus on myself and my emotional well-being and my spiritual well-being. And that's really where I need to be, and not put pressure on this person when life, right, when the universe, God, spirit, whatever, wants us to focus on other things right now. Their challenge, we've got the King of Swords. So look at how they're showing up emotionally. Emotionally, they're showing up as the Knight of Swords, and their challenge is the King of Swords. So like I said, this person knows. You don't have to tell them that they're not, living up to your expectation, or they're not treating you the way you want to be treated. They know, right? They know. And their difficulty, their challenge is just communicating that and owning it, because by them owning it, it makes it real. And that's what they're having a hard time with. They're having a hard time taking responsibility for the fact that their end of the deal in the relationship, their side of the bargain, is not being met. And it's not being met because they have other priorities which are more important, and that's fine. But they need to own up to it. They need to be honest with you about it, and that's what they're not doing. If they would just say, hey babe, I am so busy this week. I have this going on. I have that going on. I have this. I have no energy. I'm so tired. I don't even have time to work out and eat healthy. Like, this is just where I'm at. I'm at my limit. If they could just come out and say that and express that, you would be so understanding. You would be like, oh my God, babe, like, I'm so sorry that you're going through that. Is there any way I can help you? Can I make this better for you? You know, you would be so supportive and so, you know, try to be helpful and try to like make things easier for them. But that's what's causing the issue here, is that this person just isn't communicating with you about what's going on, and it's causing frustration and it's causing tension. It's kind of like it's putting a hold up here and you feel it and you're trying to do something about it and you can't. So that's what I'm seeing for this week in your relationship. Now, in the extended, I'm going to clarify a few of the cards here to get deeper information, but then I'm also going to be looking at the action that you should both take at this time and the outcome of the situation. So for those of you who just kind of watch to hear what's going on for the week, then, you know, I hope that this reading was helpful. But for those of you who really want to go deeper, those of you who are really invested in your connection and who really want to know what to do, how to act, how to best proceed forward, then in the extended, I'm going to guide you in that. I'm going to pull some clarifiers as well as some oracle messages here to help you to really understand where you need to focus, how you need to act, what you need to know about this person, how this is really going to pan out. I'm also going to clarify the Hanged Man here and look at which area of life you need to focus on at this time. So that way you know exactly how to expend your energy. So link for the extended reading is going to be down below in the description box, or it'll be the top comment pinned in the comment section, okay? All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. It was a pleasure as always, and I will see you all in the next reading. Take care. Bye.